Ladies and gentlemen, we've invited first class, now we're inviting executive platinum, emerald, sapphire, and ruby if those words are written.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Crew Travel right here on Yachting International Radio. My name is Ria. I am your host, and I'm very pleased to welcome back the infallible Lee Harris.
That was very good, infallible. Oh, good. Thank you, Ria. How are you?
Good, thanks. And I do have to mention, of course, that Crew Travel is brought to you weekly by Blue Marine Travel. Having lots of passengers as Lee Harris was born back in the late 1900s. And of course, their people move people. But you haven't been moving a lot of people yourself lately. You've been so busy.
Oh, honestly, it's been crazy. Absolutely crazy at the moment, which is a good thing. Don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining that we're busy, but it's been interesting. It's been interesting last week or so. So yeah, I've been almost full time back on reservations. So it's been a bit of a throwback.
Well, heading off into the world of travel, the UK government has made an announcement in regards to passports.
They have indeed, yeah. The UK government is set to increase passport fees for applications from February 2nd. It said it will be the first time in 5 years that the cost of applying for a passport has increased, and the proposals are subject to parliamentary scrutiny. The fee for a standard online application made from within the UK will rise from £75.50 to £82.50 for adults, from £49 to £53.50 for children. Postal applications will increase from £85 to £93 for adults and £58.50 to £64 for children. Service fees are being aligned so all customers will pay the same. The government announcement said the new fees will help the Home Office move towards a system that meets its costs for those who use it, reducing reliance on funding from general taxation. The government also stated they do not make any profit from the cost of passport applications. The fees will also contribute to the cost of processing passport applications, consular support overseas, that includes for lost or stolen passports, and the cost of processing British citizens at UK borders. The increase will also help enable the government to continue improving its services. The new fees include those newly applying or renewing their passports. The statement from the government also added that since January last year, more than 95% of standard applications have been processed within 10 weeks.
Or they could just slash all the benefits for the House of Parliament, but I don't know.
I don't think they're going to do that one, are they?
Never, please. Right, and it wouldn't be a weekly travel show without a little bit of strike action. Both Portugal and the UK.
Yeah, it seems to be these two are the ones who are really hitting the strike action at the moment. But cabin crew at Portuguese airline TAP are going on strike for 7 days at the end of January. The walkout from the 25th to the 31st of January comes after industrial action in December caused the cancellation of hundreds of flights affecting thousands of passengers. Portuguese law means that some protected flights must still operate during strikes, such as those to the Azores and Madeira, which are vital for immigrant communities. Staff at the state and airline are demanding higher wages and better working conditions. As for the UK, around 100,000 civil servants are going on strike on February the 1st. This includes Border Force workers who walked out during the Christmas holiday. Previous strikes included Border Force workers at Heathrow, Gatwick, Manchester, Glasgow, Cardiff and Birmingham airports, as well as the Port of New Haven in East Sussex. For this action in February could stretch to all staff, including those at the Port of Dover as well.
Pay your people. That's it. Just pay your people.
It's simple as that. It should be simple anyway.
Well, yeah, but it isn't. And moving on to Emirates.
Yeah, Emirates is scaling up its Airbus A380 operations globally. The Dubai-based airline is resuming its services with the iconic double-decker to Glasgow Airport and Birmingham Airport in the UK later this year. On Friday, Emirates announced it will scale its A3 operations in the UK. The iconic aircraft will return to Glasgow from March 26th and Birmingham on July 1st. Earlier this week, Emirates also said it will deploy the A380 to Taipei again after a 41-month hiatus. On the same announcement, they said they will resume its second daily service to London Stansted Airport starting from May the 1st. Also, Emirates announced they will bring back the A380 double-decker on the route to and from Nice in France from June the 1st.
And Eva Air has an announcement.
Yeah, good news for Filipino crew. Eva Air plans to add its third destination in the Philippines to its network this spring. The airline will launch daily non-stop flights between Taipei and Clark International Airport in northwestern Philippines from March the 30th. The service will be operated by an A321 with flight timings as follows. The Eva Air Flight 233 will depart Clark at 0900 and arrive into Taipei at 11 a.m. And then Eva Air 234 will depart at midday and arrive in Clark at 1400. Now, Clark is located approximately 50 miles from Manila Airport, and the new service plans to give Filipino passengers an alternative way to fly to Taiwan and connect onwards to destinations in Asia, Australia, Europe, and North America. The new service will complement its existing flights to Manila and Cebu in the Philippines.
And last but not least, New Zealand. Air New Zealand has some news.
They do. It's actually good news. And I'm actually quite happy about this because I actually benefit from this as well, which is good news. Many frequent flyer extensions are now coming to their expiry. However, Air New Zealand is offering a sweetener to travellers, giving up to 270 status points as a one-off reward. Air New Zealand are offering 2 different support packages to its frequent flyers at Silver, Gold and Gold Elite. The offer will be applied to members' accounts who have a review falling between February the 1st, 2023 and January the 31st, 2024. Now, usually for members to retain their status, they're required to earn 450 points to reach Silver, 900 to reach Gold, and 1,500 to reach Gold Elite. Now, if the AirPoints member hasn't earned the required status points by that annual review date, the member will receive a top-up of up to 20% to help push them over the line. Unfortunately, if the traveller is still too far behind, they will be demoted down a level. Now, the other treat on offer is what they call a bonus. The bonus will be rewarded to members who have already reached the required status to retain their current status. For Silver members, they will get a bonus of 81 status points, 162 status points for Gold, and 270 status points for the airline's Gold Elite members.
Nice. And something that we haven't had for a while is Yachtcrew questions lately. So I wanted to bring that up. Anybody out there who do have questions that you would like to see answered on the show, please do send an email. We'll provide those email addresses below this interview when it airs.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, anybody's got a question, please obviously send it to us. Send it to Blue Marine as well. We'll get back to you either way. Anything you want to send to me, you can, and I will answer on the show as well. Obviously, on social media as well, there's quite a few questions that go on there, and myself and the team, we do try to answer as many as we possibly can on there as well.
Travel questions.
Travel questions, yeah. I mean, not random questions like what's my favorite cereal. I mean, I'll answer it if you want me to, but it could get quite boring.
I encourage everybody out there to send Lee random questions.
Feel free. Honestly, I'll answer as many as I can.
Yeah, I have to say thank you very much, and it's a pleasure having you back week after week again. I have to say once again that Crew Travel is brought to you by Blue Marine Travel. You haven't lost a passenger since Lee Harris was born and back in the late 1900s, and of course, their people move people. You've been watching another edition of Crew Travel right here on Yachting International Radio. My name is Ria. I have been your host. We'll see you again next week.